Hey, so I wanted to talk about morning pages or journaling, just free form writing. And this is a journaling that is really just done as a therapeutic exercise. It's not done as a creative writing exercise. It's done as a way to basically just release tension that's stored in the body, release tension that's stored in the mind, and release emotions that you might otherwise suppress. And the more you do it, the more you release. So it's basically kind of has an exponential effect or inertia. The more you do it, the more things will begin to surface. And you can actually release things, and your day to day experience of yourself can shift after doing this, really, I think, for only about 3 weeks or less. And so the idea here is to do 3 pages. It was originally developed by a writer named Julia Cameron, called the Mourning Pages. But I mean, mourning is ideal, but I don't think you necessarily have to do it in the morning. Do it any time of day, anytime you can, anytime you've got privacy. And the more you do it, the more you're going to almost feel it when you don't do it, because it's really like exercising a muscle. So the idea is you have a notebook, lined, unlined, doesn't really matter, and you write 3 pages, and it's all personal stuff. It's all really whatever you want to write. And my suggestion is throw it away afterwards. Don't read it afterwards. This is the stuff you're releasing. Write 3 pages and then throw it away. And it has to be personal. It's all stuff that's about your life, personal stuff. Now, don't put too many qualifiers, really. I mean, you don't even have to put that. Write anything you want, but this is about you, about your personal journey you're writing. And a lot of times it can just be nonsense. It can be, I'm sitting down, I'm writing, I'm not really sure what to write. Today was just another day, and just on and on and on. And don't stop writing. Once you start, don't stop. Just keep on writing. And if you have to write, I don't know what to write, I don't know what to write, I don't know what to say, just write that. And sometimes you start writing, I don't know what to write, and it turns into, my friend really irritated me, and I didn't like those pants he was wearing, and then we got coffee, and that just wasn't that great of an experience that time, and then keep going with it. And so the benefits of this, I feel, are absolutely immense, and it can, again, release tension in the body. It can kind of almost develop a muscle where you're developing kind of, I don't know, I like to think of it as almost like the authentic self muscle, because again, you're writing all this personal stuff down. Get as vulnerable as you want, because you're safe. You don't have to show it to anyone. And it may not be even a safety issue. Some people, it could be a psychological safety thing. Wow, I can write my most vulnerable thoughts down and no one's going to see it. For others, it may be a challenge to write stuff that's just for you and not show it to other people, because we can so easily live in a social self where we're just kind of presenting things for the other. And this is kind of taking that and taking it back towards our center. So it's just for us. And while I do suggest throwing the pages away after you write them, sometimes maybe we might be too lazy to do it. But I do want to say, if anybody reads your journal, that's a major boundary violation. Like, that's not okay, and you have every right to take that very seriously. I mean, even if it's a spouse, even if it's a family member, actually, especially if it's a spouse or a family member, very, very intrusive. But again, my suggestion is to write them all out and throw it away, and see if you can do one round of 3 pages every day, once a day. And if you get into it, heck, do several more rounds of 3. I like to do rounds of 3 when I really need to write and really need to release stuff. I'll do 3 pages, take a quick break, 3 pages again, quick break, 3 pages again, quick break. And sometimes, I could be feeling completely anxious, completely tense, completely off center. And I do that, and everything's just, it's like a big, strong, cleansing wind throughout body, mind, and soul. So I strongly encourage this practice. Hope everybody's doing well. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel.